Oh, man. Redo. Oh, dudes. I hate it. Okay. We'll let the people come back in, I guess. Until then, it's just me and Captain. Hirings around doing double duty. Back. Ugh. Reason 184 not to move. The lack of good internet is truly only an issue when you're live streaming. It's the only time it's a problem. The thing is, I don't need help looking unprofessional. I don't need help. I'm already good enough at it on my own. So when my Wi-Fi decides to kick in and give me that extra boost, it's like, really eats my butt. Really eats my butt. But it's cool. We're back. We're doing our thing. Yeah. Spotify Wrapped. Where did I leave off? What do you guys think of the new Linkin Park? How was that 5-minute vacation? Yeah. No, Chris, you're not late. We just got restarted because my Wi-Fi took a poop. If you can believe that. If you can imagine that. I gotta work on my posture. I'm always like wanting to hunch over in this chair while I do this. It's like, no, stand up straight. Be a man. I'm a he. Anyway. I want to get back to reviewing the Wrappeds. I also want to let people roll back in. It might not roll in much more than what we have now. Not after that nonsense. That's okay. Somebody was talking Sleep Token, too. I don't know where I'm sitting on Sleep Token, man. I think objectively they're a super talented band. I like a few songs quite a bit. I don't know, but I just also don't find myself wanting to listen to it that often. Like, I just don't find myself, like, really wanting to consume it and get into it the way I like to get into other bands and things going on, you know? But they're good. Like, they're obviously objectively good. I think it's great that they're bringing in a lot of young people into the rock and metal world. Like, it's really great how many young people they're bringing into that are finding them, that go on to then find other great things. Because, dude, nothing drives me more crazy than how much these rock and metal people gatekeep everything. Oh my gosh, like they just won't stop arguing about the genre labeling and this or that. People will be like, oh, I like this metal band, they're cool. And they're like, that's not metal, that's pussy shit, like that's terrible, or, this is real metal. And then they put on something that sounds like a boulder grinding against another boulder. And it's like, dude, this is why nobody likes you. Like, this is why nobody... Like, you should be trying to get as many people into it as possible, and they just gatekeep it to no end. It's horrible. Ghost is the way. Yeah, like people who gatekeep because of Ghost, where they're like, oh, Ghost isn't metal, it's Scooby-Doo chase music. It's like, yeah, I bet you're really fun at parties. I bet you're a really fun person all the time. Sup, Don? Gatekeepers, man. I know, it's one of the most, it's so frustrating. Like in any hobby or thing that you're into, gatekeepers are just the most insufferable people to me. Especially, is there much gatekeeping in what's the gatekeeping that goes on in pinball? I'm trying to think, like, I guess there might be some. Yeah, gatekeeping's the worst. Black Sabbath for ABBA fans. Yeah, and that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome to me. I don't know. I wish people could just look more objectively at that stuff. Anyway, back to judging people's music. Linkin Park and Daft Punk. I think Linkin Park is like they're so great. I've never been a huge fan. Chester Bennington is one of like the greatest lyricists ever. He was such a good singer. That's really like he was so freaking good. But I never was like a huge like diehard Linkin Park fan. AJ is. He's like really into them. Same thing with Daft Punk. I never got like too crazy about them. I think they were all just like a little bit more in the millennial age group than the age group that I happen to fall in. Foo Fighters. I do love Foo Fighters. I never ever turn them on or listen to them, but I will tell you. I'm realizing I'm not showing the screen. I'll tell you what. The Foo Fighters album. I think that this album right here is a head-to-toe perfect album. I think it's by far my favorite. Every single one of these songs is so great. I might have a bit of bias towards this because when I was learning drums, I especially loved the Foo Fighters. I especially loved Taylor Hawkins. I thought he was so freaking incredible. Give this album another listen to. This album doesn't really have as many of like their biggest songs. Like it doesn't have Monkey Wrench, Pretender. It doesn't have the stuff like that. Walk is probably my favorite Foo Fighters song in general. But Bridge Burning, super fun. Rope, super fun. Dear Rosemary, awesome. White Limo has some really great screaming in it. These Days was a huge radio hit. All of these albums, every song in this album, like head to toe, I'm telling you guys, this is their best album, like head to toe to listen to. I think this is a perfect album. This is a perfect rock and roll album to me. It's just my opinion or whatever, but like, it's really good. Give it a shot. Listen to it tomorrow at work or whatever. Arlandria and Rope. Oh, the drums and Rope. He's doing that like Neil Peart, double taps on the ride cymbal in Rope. Oh, that stuff is so fun. Did anyone mention ICP yet? I don't think I saw any ICP in any of these. All right, let's go to the next one. This person, I don't remember who sent this one in, but I just imagine they're in a Rocky montage at all times. Either that or like Breakfast Club. I mean, they said like something about like, oh, this is just an 80s playlist that I listen to every day, but I was just like, Eye of the Tiger as your number 3 song. I was like, hell yeah. Like, every day you wake up, bah, 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 bah. My problem is I don't listen to Eye of the Tiger enough. I'm not judging you, I'm judging me for not being cooler. Also, I feel like a lot of these songs were in Rock Band 2. Or there's another one that I know for sure. There's another one that I like swear to God, like every single song they had was in Rock Band 2. Maybe do a Foo Fighters Pinball, never mind, yeah. Somebody is a big Chris Cornell fan. I haven't listened to much Real Big Fish. Somebody explain to me, what am I missing with Queens of the Stone Age? Because like, I like a handful of songs. I like No One Knows. That song's really good. What are the big Queens of the Stone Age songs? What are the biggest ones? Song for the Dead is pretty good. Wow, look at the... Man, they get a lot of listens. How many monthly listeners do they have? 7 million? Okay, yeah. I know No One Knows and Song for the Dead. I'm sure I know quite a few more, but I just don't remember what they sound like offhand. This album, whatever album this is, this must have been like a pretty big one. Early stuff was stoner rock, but it's different now. Listen to Like Clockwork. Right Shark. I discovered Igor this year. ADHD. Igor was my girlfriend's #1 artist, and I find that to be the craziest, weirdest thing. I should say they blow. They're just super boring. I feel like there's something I'm missing. But a lot of people out there seem to really think like some of what these guys have done is like the best that rock and roll has to offer. And maybe it is, but I think I'm just missing something, but I think they're good. I just don't get as hyped on it as everybody else does. I know whose Spotify read. This was Jake Danzig's Spotify. If you can imagine, Jake Danzig, his number 1 and 2 is the Misfits and Danzig. I'm noticing a theme, Jake. I'm noticing a theme. I think Jake also had his top albums. Yeah, so he shared his, these were his top songs, where he'd come out and play Hollywood Babylon Territory. I mean, it's all great stuff, Jake. Like, it's all good stuff. Like, I love the Misfits. I'm okay on Danzig. I don't love Nirvana, but I think they're great. Like they have a lot of great stuff, obviously. The Ramones, I really love. I really, really love the Ramones. But Jake, my friend, there has been more stuff that has come out, Jake. Jake, we gotta talk music. I think there's a lot of stuff that you would really like that's come out that's like newer. I gotta get you mixed in with my friend Damon. I show him lots of new music. It's fun time. It's fun time. But yeah, Jake, you're a consistent guy, and I love it. Oh yeah, I was somebody's top YouTube channel, and I thought that was really great. I thought that was really cool. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I just thought that was really neat. I don't know. So that's Moana, right? I assume that's Moana 2, right? I can't quite tell by looking at it. Is K-pop Demon Hunters like this? Is it as good as everybody says? I hear Kaneda rant about it every week. I haven't looked into it. Apparently, it's like a huge freaking deal, though. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of animated stuff, which I probably should. Some of it's really great. Oh yeah, the general, dude, having 9 Inch Nails and She Wants Revenge in your top 5 artists, you're too horny, bro. You're too horny. Hashtag freaky. Love it. Here we go. I mean, yeah, it's the Beatles. I have a hot take. Super hot take. I really don't like Fleetwood Mac. I really don't. I just really don't like them. I don't know what it is. I find them so overrated. I'm just, why is Fleetwood Mac so huge, like still? Why do they stand out so much above the rest of the music from the early 70s? I don't get it. I don't know. I don't either. Captain 12. Yeah, thank you, Captain. Here we go. 9 Inch Nails finally. I saw online 9 Inch Nails was in a lot of people's top 5s. They are like on a huge resurgence right now. They're okay. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of people out there who are like really, really into Fleetwood Mac. Love Billy Joel, make the pinball. I would rather take a stab at the Beatles. Oh my gosh. We deserved... The Beatles... No disrespect to Stern in that game. But in my opinion, a lot of my opinions tonight, you guys don't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to me share my opinions. I'm not right most of the time about things. But I do think the Beatles is like the most important band in history. And I do think they are like objectively the best band in history. And that was the game we got. We got a redo of Sea Witch. Like, why is Rush Pinball so much better than the Beatles Pinball? No disrespect to Rush. I love Rush too. But why did Rush get that so much of a better treatment? Why did Elton John and Guns N' Roses get so much of a better treatment than the Beatles? They're the freaking Beatles. Like, Franchi's art is obviously great on it, but man, it just feels like a huge missed opportunity to have a game that was so much crazier than it was. I'm sure there was a lot of restrictions, very expensive license. There's probably a lot of restrictions too, that you only get these songs, you can only show this era, these things. but I still feel like I still feel like there was a lot of opportunities and things about that were just missed. I feel like they deserved such a much better. That should have been one of the biggest games of all time. Why wasn't it? Why wasn't that one of the biggest games of all time? Like, the way that, like, Harry Potter was built up, in my mind, the Beatles is no different. Like, that should have been the ultimate music pin. It's the Beatles. Like, anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point with GNR, that, like, Slash was there to, like, push it along, and he's a big pinball guy. That's a really good point. I don't think Paul or Ringo are going to be too invested in making the greatest pinball machine of all time the way Slash was, but yeah, I think that's one of the biggest travesties, is that we didn't get the Beatles machine that they and we deserved. This is my buddy Damon's. Now we're talking. Okay. Avenged Sevenfold. Give Avenged Sevenfold another listen, guys. Like, I'm telling you, they're one of the best metal bands. And I'm only just now coming around to this, too. Like, growing up, I was really into them. And then I kind of stayed away from it for a little bit. Like, I steered in a different direction. I'm telling you, Avenged Sevenfold is one of the freaking best metal bands that there is right now. Like, they merge so many different things together that don't make sense. Like, the music that they play is, like, extremely prog metal in nature. But you can play it for the gym bros, and both can like it. Like, you can be a total music dork and nerd, like me, or you can be a total gym bro, and you both can love Avenged Sevenfold. Like, they have something for both of you. A ton of albums over the year, not a ton of albums, but, I mean, they only have, like, a few songs that are shorter than 3 minutes. But, like, vocals are insanely impressive. The drums, rest in peace, the Rev. I mean, the Rev was one of the freaking best drummers of the early 2000s. The guitar work, dual guitar work, extremely underrated in Avenged Sevenfold. I love, like, really good dual guitar work, and it's all there. I'm telling you, like, everything is there for this band for people across all different walks of life. Like, give Avenged Sevenfold another shot if you haven't checked them out in a while. And then, I'm not too crazy knowledgeable about Escape the Fate. Then, Ice Nine Kills. I mean, we all know I'm obsessed with Ice Nine Kills. I'm getting, like, a little annoyed. Like, where is the new album? It's been over 3 years since we've had the last album. They keep releasing so many singles, and the singles are good. Laugh Track was okay. I didn't love it nearly as much as the others, but yeah. We all know I love Ice Nine Kills. Trivium, I think they're great. I'm actually not that crazy about them. They're like Metallica. Avatar, in my opinion, the most underrated metal band, period, is Avatar. Opeth. Godsmack is another good one. Yes, Godsmack also, they need a resurgence. People need to realize how awesome Godsmack is, for sure. Oh, you know what's a fun game to play? Hang on, we'll come back to that. Okay, Evil Dead fan, I need to know what's going on here. Infernal Chasm and Infernal... How did Infernal Chasm, 2 versions of this song, end up in your top 5? Like, it plays once, and then it starts like the next one, and you're just like, oh yeah, here we go again. How did 2 of the same song end up in your top 5, Matt? Don, you listen to Avatar? I didn't know that. Extremely underrated. Extremely. One is a remix. Okay. That's still bizarre to me. Yeah, this was Matt again. Archer's president. Yeah, this is another one. I honestly don't know a single one. I don't know a single one of these. I'm very sorry. You're saying Chasm Run. Carrie, what was your Spotify Wrapped? I totally won't judge you. For the record, we're going to get to me, and we're going to make fun of me more than anybody. Carrie, be sure to send me your Spotify Wrapped. Yeah, Slaughter to Prevail's pretty good. I haven't been listening to metal that hardcore as much lately. I've been more into country and some rap music lately. Yeah, I liked this. Top albums. Beetlejuice. This again, 9 Inch Nails. I mean, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. I love how obsessed the Social Network fans are with the Social Network. It's so hilarious to me. Do you guys think the Social Network is David Fincher's best movie? Big Rob Zombie fan here too. Hellbilly Deluxe and Sinister Urge. I'm trying to think, what's my favorite zombie album? Probably Educated Horses. I like that album a lot. What the F is that? That's what we're reviewing right now, Carrie. Carrie, do you use Spotify? All right, it's my turn. I've critiqued others enough. It's time to critique myself. I've got to expand my music tastes more. Like, I've got to listen to more stuff. I've got to find new things to get into. Because, guys, I cannot be... This is my 3rd year in a row. This is my 3rd year in a row of being the top 0.1% listener of Jimmy Buffett. And it's got to stop. I've got to stop. I have to kick this addiction. Like... I'm just torturing I can't go see him live. Like, I'm just torturing myself. Keep in mind, while I'm talking about this, we do have a margarita in a Margaritaville glass. And in Christmas, I'm going to Florida, and I will be frequenting the Margaritaville more than once while I'm down there. But yeah, here we are again. Here we are again. And I can't even brag that it's like Luke earlier was like, dude, like, you're so small-brained. Like, how is it still, like, your top thing? I can't even brag that it's all the different albums, because it's mostly, like, the same 5 I keep listening to. Change your latitude? Yeah, I gotta change my attitude and my latitude. But here's... So... Oh, I didn't share it. What Spotify did this year... I'll show it on my phone, actually. Spotify did this thing here where it looked at your top songs and whatnot, and it guesses your listening age. Like, so my Spotify thinks that I am 68 years old, based on what I listen to. That's what my Spotify thinks of me. For reference, Don's listening age is 22. Don, share your Wrapped with me. I need to know it. I need to know you're Wrapped. So anyway, I was the top 0.1% Jimmy Buffett fan once again. Here's my top artists. So we had Jimmy Buffett at number 1, and then Typo Negative. Those are my 2 favorite bands. Typo Negative is still, even above Jimmy, my hands down favorite band of all time. And then Jimmy Buffett. But like Rammstein, again, like they were on my top list last year. I'm pretty sure they were. And then we go Kendrick Lamar. He had a new album out this year. I thought it was great. And Baby No Money. Every summer, without fail, I get into a new white boy rapper, like a mediocre white boy rapper. Last year it was Young Gravy. I was really into Young Gravy all summer. This year I got really into Baby No Money all summer. And the 1 year before that, who did I get into? It was every summer I get into it like a very mediocre white boy rapper. I just do. I just do. But yeah. So those are my top artists: Jimmy Buffett, Typo Negative, Rammstein, Kendrick Lamar, Baby No Money. Who I don't think they're great, but I mean, obviously I think they're great. They're my top artists. Carnivore. Yeah, I've heard of Carnivore. Lucas is calling me. I'm live streaming. Bug Screaming Steve live. How are you doing, Lucas?
Hey, so
Do you want me to put you on speaker?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna be clear, so don't say any words I'm not supposed to. But
Okay. You're on speaker.
if the game that Ben and I are working on right now, you want a troll mech on the right side, obviously, because the left side has that feature that allows you to, you know, controlled feed the ball.
Yeah, do all those things, yeah.
Where is the most fun place to put the troll mech? Do you like to block ramps or be able to sneak by and hit a ramp?
Oh,
what do you think?
that one shot where you go through those things and it whips back around and hits that spin. Line it up with that shot.
It'll have to be quite a ways in front of it. Is that okay? Or no?
Because of the underside thing that feeds across.
Yeah, the things that has huge footprints that you always want me to put stuff in.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah. Are you guys talking about Barbie's Horse Prince Adventure Pinball over there? That's Ben.
Ben's there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. So you're saying it would have to be like quite a ways forward. Like how close forward are we talking?
Far outside of it. I mean, 6 inches in front, at least. Yeah, 6 to 7 inches. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't want you to put it in front of the shot next to that. That is the ramp. I don't want it in front of the ramp.
Yeah. So it's
I think it's okay if it's far forward. Yeah, I think that's okay. But I think that specific shot is.
The ramp.
Yeah, I think that specific one is the best because if you hit from the left side and it comes around and hits the back side, like when you hit the back side of the Deadites in Evil Dead, they do register and it's kind of super satisfying. So, you know what I mean?
You can hit it in the back of it. I can do that, I think.
Yeah, because like in Evil Dead.
No, I can't line it up in the back. No, that won't work. It could happen accidentally, but not by the shot. The shot can't do it.
Sure. I still think that's the best choice, regardless of the minor flaws with it.
Yeah, but it's definitely got to be on the right side.
Yeah.
Just for like code reasons or anything. Yeah. Okay. I'll drop it in there. Not blocking the ramp.
Yeah, don't block the ramp with it.
Okay. That was my. All right, carry on with your stream, sir.
Okay. Do you want to send me your Spotify rap top artist so I can make fun of it?
Yeah, I can try to do that.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk amongst ourselves. Anyway, sorry guys. We got carried away with work for a little bit there. Troll mechs are played out. I feel like I just got joined an internal call. 15 troll mechs. I am really confused. I knew exactly what he was talking about. Anyway, Bobby6 DMV. Have you heard of Carnivore? Yes. I quite like it. Oh, Don sent me his Wrapped. Hell yeah. I gotta figure out how to send myself the Wrapped things without opening stuff that you guys can't see. I think I can email it to myself and I'll just block out the screen. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to email it to myself. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Anyway, back to me. So yeah, these are my top 5 artists. When we get to my top songs, Dylan described this at work perfectly. So my top songs, Migration, which is my favorite Jimmy Buffett song. And then we got Squabble Up. It's a freaking bop of a Kendrick Lamar song. Tin Cup Chalice, because it's like, I think arguably the best Jimmy Buffett song. I don't know how Luther was my number 4. I actually don't feel like I did listen to that song that many times, but there was a while there I had this album just kind of on repeat. And then, of course, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. Gordon Lightfoot, didn't expect that. I am obsessed with the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, as the Loser Kid Pinball podcast also now knows now, as I did that interview on the night of the 50th anniversary, and they were so confused as to what I was talking about, and I was like, it's a huge deal if you're from the Midwest. It's a huge deal. But yeah, the way my Spotify looked this year was as if I am a 68-year-old grandpa who lets his kid occasionally borrow his iPad. Like, it just... All of my stuff was primarily artists and songs from the early to mid-70s, and then rap music from 2025. Like, it was literally like my grandkids come over and they borrow my tablet and they play music on it, and that was my Spotify Wrapped. Oh, Luke sent me his Wrapped. I do not know these. What an interesting Wrapped. Alright, I'm going to send it to myself now. Okay, here we go. Photos. Boom. Alright, I got 2 more Wrappeds for us to review. Here we go. I'm going to get these downloaded and pulled up. I just got to make sure I cover my screen here. Alright. So y'all can't see nothing, and I'm taking my glasses off, so there's no reflection. I'm going to double check my phone here. I'm going to wait till my phone catches up here. Bug, Lucas sent you a screenshot of his junk. Yep, I already saved it. We're going to show it live on air. Gordon Lightfoot saved this list from being complete shit. Franchi, you need Margaritaville more than anyone. You need some Margaritaville in your life, my friend. Alright. Let me get these things downloaded real quick here. I'm so scared. Save image. Downloads. Boom. Dons. Okay, here we go. Close that email. All right. We're in the clear. Okay, we can come back now. Here we go. Whoa! Made myself all small. This is Don's Insane Clown Posse, number 1. No surprises there. KSI, Darker, Way Too Fast, and Ariana Grande. This is what your doctor listens to. This is what true American doctors listen to. Ariana Grande, really? You listen to that much Ariana Grande, Don? Were you listening to like the Wicked soundtrack or something? What's with the Ariana? So much respect lost. Let me pull up my... And this is Luke. Jesse Murph, who's great. Who's Fletcher? I don't know. Bad Baby. Big X The Plug. And Lincoln Park. Luke, what is going on here? Who are these people? Who's Fletcher? Bitter. Only 1 million monthly listeners. You listen to like indie girl pop? Oh, I forgot. What was the other ones? Bad Baby. I want to know who Big X The Plug is. Big X The Plug. 21 million listeners! Huh. We'll be checking these. We'll be checking some of these out. Old George has been my number one for a few years. I gave him a break this year. I just started listening to George Strait for the first time ever recently. Like, obviously I've heard some George Strait songs, but this was my first time like actually sitting down and listening to it. Who broke his heart? Which one of you hurt George? He has so many sad songs. Yeah, I gotta take a break from Jimmy Buffett next year, guys. He can't be my number. I cannot be the 0.1% listener another year in a row. It's just not healthy. It's not productive. Who's gonna be my number one next year? I don't know. I'm just gonna not think about it. I'm just not gonna think about it. Oh, here's a fun game. Luke, what year were you born? When's your birthday and what year were you born? And Ben, when is your birthday and what year were you born? You guys ever done this? Have you ever looked up what was the number one song on the radio? Or like the number one song in the charts on your birthday, the year you were born? We'll start with me. Number one song. Here we go. I think they have like a whole ass. Yeah. Can we open that? Here we go. All right. So we go April 18th. Ugh. I probably shouldn't share this. This was the hit song. The number one song on April 18th, 2002 was Ashanti Foolish. Can't say I know what this is.
Been trying to get with this Spanish bro, something against black.
What do you do?
I knew it was gonna sound like this. God, I love early 2000s music that sounds like this. This is what was bumping the day I was born. Slaps. I dig this. I actually kind of like this. Alright, let's try Morgan. Morgan was born December 7th. When was Pearl Harbor? Yeah, the 7th, yep. Morgan was born December 7th, 1998. All right, this is what was bumping when Squirrel was born. Oh! R. Kelly! Yes! This is... Oh man, my face hurts from laughing. Luke, when's your birthday again? Is it the 27th? And when was he born? In 94? Maybe Morgan texted me. Don, what's your birthday? What's your birthday and what year, Don? I want to keep finding more of these. Franchi, when, I don't know what year you were born. We are R. Kelly now. 227. What year though, Don? I gotta know the year. $2004? Right. 79. There we go. All right. This is what was bumping when Don's Pinball Podcast. This is what was bumping when Don came out bumping. Rod Stewart, do you think I'm sexy? There you go. That's not a bad choice. If you want my body, don't you think I'm sexy? Freaking, what an appropriate song for Don. That's awesome. That's so great. $1941. I'm trying to think who else we should do. True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. One Sweet Day, Mariah Carey. Let me check. 1 second, guys. Okay. We better know Charlie Emery, right? Founder of Spooky Pinball LLC, Charlie Emery. August 16th. People Got to Be Free by the Rascals. This video is unavailable. Well, why is it unavailable? That's lame. It was 12. 27, 95. One Sweet Day, Mariah Carey. Yeah, music videos always had like. This is what they played in the delivery room when Spooky Luke was born. Do not redeem. What a banger. Oh, this is too fun. This is too fun. All right. Well, I'm running out of things here, guys. I got one more idea. Here we go. We can still answer questions and talk while we play Slither, right? I've never played this with just a D-pad. Okay, here we go. You guys ever play this? This is what I used to in high school. So in the computer labs, when we were supposed to be working on like Google Docs and Excel sheets and learning how to do that stuff, this is the game that I would play. It's called Slither.io. I 10 out of 10 recommend this if you're trapped on the phone for half an hour to 45 minutes with people and you just need to mindlessly do something. So the goal, you just obviously eat as many of these dots as you can, And you have to not get got by any of these other like snakes or worms that are floating around, right? So like, if you run into the side of one of them, like you die. So you can try and be like shystery. You can like cut them off. They run into you and you get them. And then like the dots that come from when they die are like, they make your worm like freaking huge, right? So like all these dots that are just hanging around here, floating around, you just collect these, you get a little bit bigger. But if you take out another worm, you get like... So Rocket League for phone calls? Exactly. It's a good, so like I just took that guy out. So now I'm gonna go get all of his business here. Now I'm getting way bigger. Oh, here we go. So this guy just got taken out. So yeah, like if somebody else takes one out, you can go through and just freaking eat all that up. But you gotta be careful because people are gonna be, wherever those dots are that somebody just got, like people are gonna all swarm to it to try to get it. So we're already getting a little bit bigger here. Eventually, if you get big enough, you can even like wrap your whole body around people. You can kind of like trap them in your circle. This is a pretty great phone call killer if you're looking for one at work. Some of you are going to play this tomorrow. You're going to be playing this while you're on the phone. Ooh, that guy almost got me. I almost slipped up there. I've never played this with like the D-pad thing here. Some of you are going to play this tomorrow when you're on the phone. You're going to be thinking of me. All right, so you got to be careful. Oh, okay, so we got that guy. Yeah, see that guy, this silver dude, he really wants us. He's trying to sneak around and like cut us off. People get aggressive. They like really try and cut you off and get all your dots. Anyway, if there's anything you learned tonight, slither.io, and your meetings at work just got a whole lot better tomorrow, I bet. Just got a whole lot better. What else is going on in the pinball world? Not much for news this week, was there? Not much for news. Luke, how's that layout going with Ben? I'm working really hard right now, as you can tell. I see, like, I almost could have wrapped those guys up. Oh, he just kind of bumped into me. We'll take all those dots. Yum, yum, yum. We're getting to be a decent size here. Getting better, getting better. If we can get to they tell you who the biggest ones are in the top right. Oh, somebody big just died over here. Steal some of those. New Star Wars topper. Yeah, I saw that. The two lightsabers crossing each other. Would you guys agree with me that Star Wars fans are probably the most critical fans of any franchise, like just in general, the most critical fans of all time? I think they are. Playing now, just got taken out. People already playing. We might end up on the same server. This is a good way I could play with everybody. New Star Wars Tapper Slaps, yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. Any other big live streams going on tonight? I didn't see. It's Thursday, right? Yeah, it must be. Disney fans in general. Yeah. Whoa, that little dude almost just got me. That would have sucked. Oh my gosh, it's getting very busy through here. Oh, take those. Whoa. This guy wants to play. We're getting to be of a substantial size here. I'd love to get somebody wrapped up in the center of my deal here. I bet we can. I bet if we find somebody. Oh, here we go. Oh, and they're Canadian. Now I definitely want to do it. Ah, see, he got out. Yeah. They can usually tell if you're going to try and wrap them in the center of your thing. So the idea, I'm trying to get somebody caught so that I have them like in the center here like this, right? That's the goal. Get somebody kind of caught in there, and then they're pretty screwed. They don't really have anywhere they can go. This guy's name is Yo Mama. Yo Mother. I'm so excited for the new Scary Movie. So anyway, the fan club thing. What do you guys think? Should we like license something for the next fan club? I bet we could find something. Like, what if we licensed like Bob Ross? Just doing painting some happy little pinballs. Some Bob Ross happy little pinballs. That'd be good. Oh, I don't even want to kill that guy. He's so small. He's just a baby. I'm getting kind of locked in over here. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. Oh boy. Risky path we just took. Oh! Again, if we bump into the side of any of these, we're going to get completely taken out. It's going to suck, and I'm going to be really sad. The number 2 guy is Jake from Snake Farm. This website is blocked at work. Don, you need a good VPN. License Romero stuff and I'm in. I could. One of the Evil Dead licensors has some Romero zombie stuff. I could. I would borderline consider licensing a Romero zombie game in general, though, is the thing. Here's a question. Yeah, if Spooky Pinball were to do a zombie theme, let's say there's no restrictions, we can do whatever we want. I am just god of licensing. I can get anything with any actor, blah, 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 full clips, whatever. What zombie property would be your number 1 choice for Spooky Pinball to do? Would you want, like, Romero zombies? Would you want Zombie Land? Last of Us zombies? Would you want The Last of Us? What's your zombie choice for Spooky Pinball? Oh, I gotta pay attention. I can't believe we're still going right now. Nobody's booped us? Oh, here we go. Got him! Oh, it's a bot. I don't even feel good about this. So basically, yeah, you get them trapped like this, and then you just kind of hone in on them until they're a goner. Gosh. I played so much of this in high school. Look at this guy. He's so dead. Unless I accidentally run into him. That would be really awkward. Oh, we got him. Okay. Romero. Shaun of the Dead. Oh, that's a good choice. Night of the Living Dead. That's Romero, yep. World War Z. Ooh, Jake. Like the Brad Pitt movie? You know, I've actually never seen the Brad Pitt World War Z. Oh, no! Oh! I was looking at chat. No! He's doing the thing I was trying to do to other people. Oh! This is so bad. It's risky, though. I could potentially find a way to, like, cut him off and get him still. Might be tough. Oh, we're in trouble, guys. Oh, no! Oh, this is so upsetting. No! I'm gonna cry. Oh, no! No! Oh, he's gonna chow down on me. Oh, that was so sad. Train to Busan. Oh, that's a really upsetting movie to watch. Anyway, that's Slither. You can use that the next time your in-laws call you. What was Luke saying about that layout? That was oddly satisfying. There's going to be a huge uptick in Slither.io players tomorrow. I think some of our top work, like every shot, is in a sweet spot. You know, Spooky Luke and I would both say that our best mech is in that game that he's working on right now, and we would not have the same answer as to what mech it is. And he knows what his answer is, and he knows how stupid it is. And I'm so proud of him for committing to it. It's why we're friends. It's why it works. He is committed to the bit. Big X the plug. We didn't even look at 90s Pinball promo. That's okay. I like to keep the 90s Pinball promo stuff in my back pocket. It's a good backup stream. No, I had fun tonight just chatting about random stuff, and guessing it'll be Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead would be a top 3 choice for me. How soon for Beetlejuice damaged playfields to be for sale? Gosh, I hope not soon at all, dude. I hope you don't see those till like spring. At the earliest. That's my goal. That would be my goal. Spring at the earliest. Oh. Alright, guys. She's getting late. 9 p.m. over here, just about. Oh, yeah. This felt really nice to just do one of these hangout streams. Like I said, it's been months. It has been months. The last one of these we did was in like September, so it was really nice to just chill and do a cool stream like this where we just hang out and chat. Yeah, I think we're going to plan December 18th. Maybe we'll just do it next week. There's not really a reason we can't do it next week. Unless I do play Evil Dead. We have like Evil Dead code update out right now. Maybe we play that next week. The current code update has some... I really think it's one of our best updates. It has a lot of really great changes. It's one of the few updates we've ever done in Evil Dead with no new mode, but there was a ton of changes made to modes, as well as general like passive features going on throughout the game. It's a really great update. So we might play that this upcoming week, and then maybe we'll write the mode, Hail to the King mode after that. Maybe we'll flip-flop that. Either next week or December 18th is going to be Hail to the King Wizard Mode night, where we're going to write that. I'll advertise it a whole bunch. I want to get as many people involved in that as possible. And I'll do a ton of prep work. I'll make sure we have everything ready. I'll try to bring some like loose general directions and concepts for what we can do, just so it's not chat full of like blank, blank, blank. I mean, it'll just end up being like, I'm just going to take what I think is the best ideas from chat, and we're going to work it into a mode. But yeah, we're gonna literally community. It's got to be I think it's the first time it's ever happened. We're gonna community write a mode for Pinball all together as a happy little family on Bug Scream and Stream, and we're gonna write that last wizard mode, and then Ben's gonna code it, and we're gonna play it live, and that's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be a really fun process. So start thinking of your ideas, like. And don't email me beforehand. But start thinking of some like cool ideas. Just think of like really cool general like hit items like you could have for it. Like, because we don't want to start the stream. You don't want to send a book into the chat. You want to just have something that's going to really be catchy, catch my eye. And we're going to work off of that. And we're going to write a mode live on air, which we've never done. And I have no idea if it's going to be a good... I have no idea if it's going to go well or not. But I think it's awesome either way. I think it's worth a shot. And, I mean, heck, like, you guys hyped that game up and got it sold out and are still awesome about it every single day. So I think it's only fair that people get their say and what they want to see for the final wizard mode. Not final mode, just final wizard mode of the game. That game's got a lot of wizard modes. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But, until then, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was a really great stream. I hope you enjoyed some of my hot takes on music and the Spotify Wrapped reviews. And gosh, I have got to expand my tastes a little bit. But yeah, really great stream. I'm gonna have some. I guess I already had dinner. I'm gonna have second dinner. Take a shower, and go to bed, and get back to work tomorrow, and check out what Ben and Luke have been working on from tonight. So I'm gonna crash though. I'm tired. So I'll see you guys in the next one. We'll be back next week, either with the Hail to the King or an Evil Dead live stream. So until then, have a great weekend. Do something spooky for me, and we'll see you later, guys.